So there are the Beast vehicles arriving for motorcade duty, along with their escort. We have a motorcade coming a little bit later today, and there are two Beasts coming in. I wonder if they're going to get searched. Haven't opened the gates for them yet. Okay, so the two Beast vehicles have just gone in. They're off in the distance, lining up on the north portico. We're going to catch a photo of him, hopefully out there. These fences, we couldn't follow them all the way in because of this, the construction that is ongoing for the presidential inaugural parade stand. And you can see the parade stand being assembled, if I can get the camera through there, down there on the right. On the left is the press gallery, where I hope to be for the inaugural. I'm not sure if I'll be here or at the Capitol or in the parade or where I'll be. Somewhere. All right. So they've fenced off a lot of this. And as they put the fence on this side of the sidewalk, everybody has to walk and kill the grass, which is dumb, but hey, that's what happens. You know, if they put this just like 3 feet farther back, people could walk on the sidewalk and not kill the grass. But hey, it's government, you know. On the right, you see all the construction trailers and all the stands going in. Eventually, this entire park will be closed. Hey, squirrel. Let's go get a better view of all this from way over here. So that's the Andrew Jackson statue, and we're back behind the press gallery now. There you can see it. Maybe we'll get my big stick and lift over this. So that's what it looks without this fence in the way. Ouch. So right over there where that trailer is where the lightning tree was. The tree that got struck by lightning where 3 people were killed and 1 was seriously injured. The tree, I guess, died. They cut it down just about a month or 2 ago. You can hear them sawing, drilling. It's a pretty solid structure. It's got like giant cement blocks at the bottom, and it's made with big metal girders. It's probably like designed to be bulletproof and stuff. I think they like to get it built now before it gets too cold. So over here on this side of the treasury, you may remember a couple months ago I showed you that there was some construction hoarding here. Some of you were asking why it was painted orange. Some of you guys who are more professional in the trades told me that orange is a fire retardant that was put on the plywood. But all that's gone now. This area is now back open up. Let's just go down to the Ellipse. It's another couple blocks. There's a monkey on a bicycle coming. He's excited about the Redskins win over the Bears the other day at the last win, or Commanders. He still has Redskin flags, not Commander flags. Anything. So coming down here is a hammer unit. This is hazardous materials emergency response of the Secret Service. It's in the motorcade. That's one of the newer ones, actually. And I think it's going to be in today's motorcade. It could be part of the Vice President's motorcade later today. She now has a hammer unit. Pretty much every motorcade, in case there's a chemical or biological attack on her motorcade. Hammer unit is like a hazmat team mixed with EMTs and SWAT. It's a pretty intense unit. All right. There's something down here I want to go check out. I'm not sure it's still here, but let's go take a look. Looks like one of these Harris shirts. Yeah. He's looking for a good day, I hope. I'd be remiss to mention that we're walking past the World War I memorial. This is an old square known as Pershing Square, but it's been rededicated as the World War I memorial. And they just opened this amazing sculpture, which tells the story of a serviceman running off to war, training, fighting, seeing the horrors, and coming back victorious, but yet a changed man. It's a truly moving sculpture. I encourage you guys to check it out if you come to DC. Just take a look at each face as you go. It's pretty haunting. Over here is Blackjack Pershing, the American general during World War I. This used to be an ice skating rink. I used to skate here when I was a kid. A kid being like 20-something. Okay, let's head down here, because I just noticed they put up a bunch of cones on the bike lane, which is a bit odd, and I'm kind of wondering if this is going to be like the pedestrian access way for tonight's event. If they're going to like take over the bike lane. And the monkey is following us. Oh, okay, let's go down here a bit. The commander's monkey. The sculpture's still here. And good view of the Capitol off that way. That's DC City Hall. There's a statue of Marion Barry over there. Mayor for life, Barry. He was our mayor who was caught doing crack cocaine with an old girlfriend in a hotel room by the FBI. But he was acquitted because, well, it's DC. Yep, here's this sculpture thingy. This is a protest sculpture that popped up. There's been two of them. I don't know if the other one's still around. So this is a tiki torch being held up, and this is to protest against the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville or whatever. Yeah. Charlottesville. This monument pays tribute to President Donald Trump and the very fine people he boldly stood to defend when they marched in Charlottesville, Virginia. While many have called them white supremacists and neo-Nazis, President Trump's voice rang out above the rest to remind all that they were treated absolutely unfairly. This monument stands as an everlasting reminder to that bold proclamation. Now, this is not a sanctioned monument by any stretch. This is put up by, obviously, some anti-Trump people. They put up another one up by the Capitol to commemorate January 6th. This one just went up yesterday. I gotta get a picture of it and see what they want to do with it. Editor said, get a picture. All right, let's go get a picture. Okay, we took enough pictures of that. I don't know. They want to file it. Somebody will use it, maybe. All right, let's go over to the Ellipse, take some more pictures over there. There's the DC Police Command Unit now arriving to coordinate this night's events. So the Secret Service, not happy with their own trucks that do nothing, have called in the DC police truck that does nothing. Now they're going to set up. Okay. So there you see that truck that does nothing next to the DC police big truck that does nothing. Unless there's something going on, which is why both of them are doing something right now. Here's the fence outside the Ellipse. Has a special new panel. Long fence guys told me why that's there, so I wanted to point it out. Inside joke with the fence company. But it's pretty solid yet. It's not going to break or swerve, especially with these giant Jersey barriers on the back. And over there, that is where the event will be tonight. They've got big stadium spotlights here. It's going to be a well-lit event. It's a big thing all the photographers are worried about. It's, it's very dark here. There's no moon out yet at that time tonight, so it's going to be hard to get the good photos, especially if we're not in the photo gallery like me. A bunch of us are going to be walking in the crowd, I think, if I go tonight. That's still to be determined. I'm waiting to hear back. Yeah, we got more Kamala stuff. Okay, big old TV truck. Guess they're gonna pop this up somewhere. Maybe out there for the crowd. going to be... I don't think we're going to see her. The press gallery is going to block the view, probably. Okay. Let's go get our big lens. So the fence... looks like the fence extends to the edge of the EEOB. That's pretty much the entire ellipse. More cops. Alright, well, there goes the motorcade. I got here late. Yep. That's annoying. But it happens. Okay, so we arrived here at the White House just as the motorcade was pulling out. But it appears that was an empty motorcade, and that motorcade was moving to the south lawn rather than the north lawn. The north lawn still has a lot of tourists, and they would never move a motorcade with a bunch of tourists on the lawn. So my suspicion is they've moved for a south lawn departure. I'm gonna reposition myself and we'll catch the south lawn departure. I can't get there from here. I gotta go out and around. Yeah, there's the tourist. It's a pretty day out here, yeah? So we're gonna go back. I've got to switch camera lenses again. I just switched to my bigger one. Now I don't need it at all. There's a squirrel. There's the construction over there. You can see.
So, this is the new one.
Much better than I could show you before. I have to take my badge off. Okay, guys, so we have something cool. We're gonna have helicopters and maybe Ospreys coming out of Fort McNair. I want to go over to Haynes Point to film it, but I think Haynes Point might be closed. At least the roads to get there might be closed. There might be one access road from Virginia if I can get over the bridge and back in time before they close the freeway. It's going to be a crazy one. Let's try it. Okay, so we are in a tunnel right now, the 9th Street Tunnel, under the National Mall. It's going to put us out the opposite direction of the motorcade, which should be open, and then we can bail on a little side exit into Haynes Point, and we should be able to get down to Haynes Point just before the motorcade arrives. There you see a police car. He's doing overwatch on the bridge. They don't let you sit on the bridge when the motorcade is going by, but we're going to loop around it. This should work. Maybe. Okay, over there, guys, there is a V-22 Osprey. At least one, maybe two for the press, and then Marine one and a second helicopter, the backup decoy, what you want to call it. Should be pretty cool. All right, he's going back to the White House now to pick up overwatch duty over the motorcade. We've been here about 20-30 minutes. They've been delayed. This should be a signal he's coming. All right, so there's the Eagle, which means the motorcade is somewhere underneath it, making its way into the entrance of Fort McNair. Should be here shortly. Okay, here comes the motorcade. I think that's an MP vehicle. There's the motorcycles. Another motorcycle. Motorcade should come over on this side. I don't want to walk through the parking lot. There's the beast back behind the trees. Escort, there it is. And he's there in that vehicle. I go over there, I think, and let him out. Press should come running. Press is going to have to run to their helicopter, though. Snipers looking at me. Counter snipers, I should say. And there's Marine one. See the press running? Run, press! Is he already out? That's his cameraman. White House cameraman. There he is, he's back there. Agent. That's him. Now the boat comes in my way. Oh, he must have took a question. Staff guy. there you can see the press with their gear and staff and Secret Service and whatnot, and they're all making their way to the Ospreys. Sounds like another Osprey is warming up over on the other side of the river. There's another Osprey coming up. There he is. He's lifting. Other Ospreys are spinning up too. So that's the Marines, the media helicopter. There's Marine 1. Hasn't started spinning yet. Crew chiefs are all in though. Maybe the Ospreys just take more time to spin up. 1 and 2. We're gonna have 3 Ospreys. There's Marine 1. He's lifting. Oh, he's gonna cut across the other helicopters. Helicopter. There goes the Osprey. Oh, maybe he's going to come this way. That would be so cool. One, and where's the other? There's the other. Okay, so Marine 1 and its decoy backup helicopter have left Fort McNair, followed by 2 Ospreys full of press and 1 Osprey full of staff that launched over from the other base. Pretty cool. So normally we don't get to see that because the Ospreys usually leave from Andrews Air Force Base. The press goes out to Andrews and then they fly over. Today, however, they didn't. Today they left from the Motorcade and Fort McNair, which is why I was filming it. It's kind of cool. Okay guys, we're back by the EEOV where you can see the snow plows are up. Snow plows are portable barricades used by the DC government to block roads whenever there's a big event. So, kind of a common thing. There is the fence. Now the fence only goes up to EEOB, Eisenhower Building. Doesn't go all the way around. Whoa! Quite a crowd out here. Looks like they're putting up a cow, which is a cellular on wheels, a portable cell phone tower from, that says AT&T, so something going up. This is not the main entrance line. The main entrance line is on the other side. We'll go wander down that way, see what we can see, yeah? So this is one of those portable mobile cell towers. They pop up in emergency situations and for large events like this because everybody's cell phone is going to be overwhelmed. This way. Another big truck coming in. This is, I think, like the press entrance line, the entrance line for staff, volunteers. It's not the main line. The main entrances are... That, by the way, is the American Red Cross headquarters over there on the right. It's a pretty beautiful building, next to the Daughters of the American Revolution, Constitution Hall, Continental Hall, whatever they call it. This looks like the volunteer line. Everybody's got their yellow... Yeah, scan here to check in. Okay, so we made our way around onto 15th Street. Line goes down just right about there. What would that be? About 5 blocks long, I guess, if you count 17, 16, 15, that's 2 blocks. 4 blocks. 4 blocks long for at the moment. Gates don't open for another half hour. I don't know how they're going to get 50,000 people through one gate. I think 20,000 is a more likely number. It is a rather nice day. Temperatures are going to be pretty good, pretty decent. It's like a jacket weather. All right, we're going to go around. We got one photo to get at the front of the line when the first person goes in. Then we're done for the day. We go watch my kid's soccer game. Hey guys, so soccer game is over. My son seemed lost in penalty shootout. Kind of a shame. Harris is speaking right now. I'm on a bike. Nowhere I'm going to get very close, but I got to take some crowd photos. So I'm heading down the Washington Monument, and well, we'll see what we can see. Well, we see a car backing up. Probably going to hit me. Nah, not really. All right, we're just going to go down here, dump this bike, walk into the crowd. Police have closed pretty much every road around here. Let's go down. Okay, we're on New York Avenue right now, heading over towards the Eisenhower Executive Office building. We're going to sling down 17th Street. You can hear the crowd yelling off in the distance. So we'll get a bit closer. I love that building, it's so pretty. All right, snow plows we got to watch out for. Well, some people are leaving already. Maybe they just didn't get in. Whoa, what a mess of people. All right, we're not going to ride through that, don't think. Pretty sure she's speaking right now. Well, there's still people going out, people coming in. And there's where everybody's dumping their bike. Maybe I should do that here. Let's go a little farther down. So she's speaking right over there on my left. I can't see her. I can hear her. Oh, some people booing. I got some people booing over there. But I don't think they can hear in the crowd. This is 17th and Constitution. And look at all these bikes. Woo. Let's park this one here. Alright, we're going to make our way down here. We might get a view over some of the snow plows that are in place. A lot of people outside the rally. People just trying to see from outside the fence. There's a huge crowd over here. The main crowd's over on my left. But if you didn't make it through security, you're stuck out here. They're going all the way up to the monument, it looks like.
So I'll fight for a child tax credit to save them some money.
Wow, they're all the way up to the monument.
Which will also lift American children out of poverty. I'll work to lower the cost of child care, which is out of reach for too many working families today. And for too many people in the sandwich generation who are raising young
Big
children
crowd.
and taking care of a parent. Juggling all of it is extremely difficult. You know, I took care of my mother when she got sick, cooking food that she had a taste for, finding clothes that would not irritate her skin. And understand, as I do, that caregiving is about dignity. It is about dignity. And
There's a TV screen over there.
They need in their own
Whoa,
home.
huge crowd out here.
Now, different approach. He tried to cut Medicare and Social Security every
I
year.
can actually
he was
see the
president.
stage.
Look, I believe that when people have worked hard their entire life,
Press gallery
they
blocks.
deserve to retire with the benefits they have earned. And
All right,
I
let's go
believe in
check
the
some more pictures.
fundamental Project 2025. And read
Blocked
the
by
plans
the
for
press.
yourself.
Go to the side. All right, the event is over now. There's a Gaza protest back there, but we're going down here to see why there's all these police lights. If there's a protest down here, bit of a craziness. Motorcade kid out that way. There they go. They're crossing over. That's why all the lights were down here. Okay guys, that is the day. I'm home watching the World Series now. No idea on the crowd size. A lot of people, but I don't really count them. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. We've got Trick or Treat at the White House. Harris has an event in Harrisburg, but I'm not going up to that. And there's something else going on. We'll go out and find something to do. All right, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.